everybody. It's Saturday morning coffee with Crown Princess Renee, and today we're going to talk about moisturizers. Ta-da! So mine, I use the Normal to Dry skincare regimen. I call it a regimen because it's everything you do day and night. There's like the exfoliating, the polishing exfoliator, that is not part of a regimen. It could be a monthly regimen where you do it once a week so that you stay consistent. But when I talk about, when I share at a party, when I share our skincare line, I talk about it being a regimen. That means it's something you do every day and every night. And then you can add the anti-aging skincare into your regimen, or you can just add other oddities like silk. That would be a part of your foundation and makeup regimen. Hey Nicole. Okay, so I got my coffee cup. Thank you, Stacy Contreras from Team Lava Lipalicious. She made that because I always say the word freaking, more like friggin', but all means the same. Okay, so now I have a clean, dry face. I did all my skincare. Now I'm gonna do my silk. I always do my silk, and I put a little bit only where you need it, and that's how much I'm gonna use. This goes in a downward motion. It's a fine line and deep pore filler. So you're putting it in a downward motion. And yes, I always, when I share this, I go, don't you feel it so cool on your face? And everybody goes, oh yeah, hey Nicole. Everybody goes, yeah, oh yeah, I feel it so cool on my face. So whenever you're talking about products and people are applying them to their face, make sure you mention how it makes you quote unquote feel. When you use the words about feeling, people are more apt to make it more of like a friendship conversation and more of like yes, and then all of a sudden their internal feelings start to come out and they're like, oh yeah, it feels so cool. Oh wow, that feels so good. And they're more apt to purchase or share it with others by the way it makes them feel. And so that's why I always have those little flip top containers from lacontainers.com. They're these little containers, and this has product in it, and you open it up and you share what you can share the product. Okay, this has skincare in it, and so I usually make a skincare booklet, pop-up booklet, and I will do a video on how I do that. So I put my silk on. Okay, I have my moisturizer on now. Hey Deb, Salima, Amy. So Wendy, hey girl, what's up? So now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to go do some work at the beach. So I know, right? I'm going to go in my cave at the beach, and I'm going to go submerge myself into making a minute to go through my computer because my computer is filled. Okay, when do I know when it comes back in? Yes, you should try it when it comes back in, and you will love it. If you don't have it, if it's out still and you want it, just give me a buzz and I'll send you some in the flip top containers from lacontainers.com. So I've got my, because as you know, as distributors, we all can live out of our testers. We just have to use sanitary wands and stuff like that. But this is my own personal golden tan because I have found that golden tan is an absolute necessity in my makeup regimen. So golden tan foundation tester. I'm going to use this as a tinted moisturizer because I want more of a golden look because I've been trying to self tan my body. So here I'm going to do just a smudge. Okay? And then I'm going to take daytime moisturizer and I'm going to do just a smudge. Because combine these together, this is our daytime moisturizer with pigment in it. Okay, so there's my SPF, my sun shield of 15 and my sun shield of 15. Okay, I'm going to scoop it up together like so, and I'm going to mix it together like so, and then I'm going to put this all over my face. Oh, do you see it right there? And I'm going to go right up under my eyes like so. And I'm going to mix this together. Now, I wear cafe au lait. I don't wear golden tan, but honestly, this looks great. It really does look great. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix my pearlizer, my hand, a smudge. Okay. Another smudge. I love these little tester things. They just really work great, and they they want, and you can travel with them. Now here's my pearlizer, right? That's my pearlizer. And then I'm going to hit it one more time with this moisturizer. Now I've got an all over face highlighter. That's actually not just, that's more like a moisturizer. Okay, now I've got a really nice glow. Okay, so I did Golden Tan with moisturizer as a tinted moisturizer, but a little more moisturizing than our CC cream. I like a little more moisturizing feeling than the CC cream. I think the CC cream is great. I just prefer the way this feels on my face than the CC cream because I'm not looking for a lot of coverage. I want more of a color to my skin, and actually I will wear this all through winter. It is fantastic. Actually, that's real pretty. I use Cafe au Lait, but this is really great for like a real smooth, fresh, light coverage, but with color. Hey Jen! And with color. So, Golden Tan, your daytime moisturizer, a little bit and a little bit. And then I went with pearlizer and a little bit of tinted moisturizer. Again, you know, it's windy out here, it's winter time. It's not humid or anything, so my skin is more on the dry note, but I really like the way the pearlizer mixed with the moisturizer feels and looks on my skin. Now, to keep it real simple and light today, I'm gonna go back with the Golden Tan, and I'm just gonna use this as a contour, right? And you can use any color you want. And if you want, you can go ahead and use a brush. I'm just gonna take a SeneGence blender, and I'm just gonna kind of, you know, do a contouring look right here. I'm gonna put a little bit on my eyes right here because I'm just gonna go do some work at the beach. As the distributors, you know, we get to work wherever we want. So, Diana! Ah! What up, girl? Diana Balls, how are you, girl? I love this person. Okay. She's crazy. My kind of girl. Then I'm going to take, so then I contoured with the Golden Tan. And this is such the simplest thing to do. A lot of my beach girls love this makeup when you're just sticking to the oddities. Not so much the main line, but like, here we go. This is, oh, don't look at that. This is my own personal blush. Terracotta, since I'm wearing Golden Tan and daytime moisturizer mixed together. Terracotta blush. I'm going to use some of the under eye illuminator with this just because I'm going to kind of put it up around this area as well. So this is the under eye illuminator, and this is the one I've had for like ever, years, 3 years probably. There we go, tinted terracotta blush with some under eye illuminator and mix it together. I want a little thicker consistency for my blush, and I'm going to put it here. There you go. Here, and I'm going to blend it in. Yeah. Okay, and because I mixed it with the under eye illuminator, I'm just going to kind of come around the sides right here. Ouch. And here. You know what's really great I've realized today? Opportunities in our business arise in the most random moments with the most random people. And sometimes you have to ask yourself, what is most important? Sharing products that really work, or opening doors into your world personally, sharing product personally? Sometimes you may prejudge, do I really want her? Do I want to share this with her? I don't really know her, or I'm not really sure. You know what? I think my feeling for today is share the product. And then kiss it to God. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, then you move on, right? But at least you can say you tried. Hey Amanda, I love you in red. Oh my gosh. Amanda, you need to wear blue, red, and bee ruby mixed together. And then I want you to put gold shimmer shadow on your lips, and then I want you to put a teeny tiny bit of pearl gloss on top. I want you to try that. I think you're going to love it, love it, love it. Okay? Okay, so there's that. And so far, and my face is almost done. So far, I did golden tan and I mixed it with my daytime moisturizer and I smeared it all over my face. Then I took pearlizer and daytime moisturizer and I smeared that all over my face. And then I took golden tan and I just did marks right here for contouring. And then I took terracotta blush and pearlizer and I mixed them together. Or no, I took terracotta blush and under eye illuminator and I mixed them together around the eye area for a highlighter. No, Amanda, try it. I saw it. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Or you could do that combination and do the gold shimmer shadow in the top. And just a tiny bit of glossy gloss. Not a lot. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Hey, Jean. Hey, Jean. Oh my gosh, Jean. Jean. To you. I freaking love you, girl. Okay, so there's that. Now, I slept in my lashes, something I learned from a lot of my Sena sisters when I put lashes on them. You can sleep on them for days. These girls are crazy. I used to think that was just the craziest thing, and then they'd come down the next morning at training going, lashes still on, Renee. Why is that? It's because of our liner sense, or not liner sense, our shadow sense. So our shadow sense, if you line your eyes right, you can actually wash your whole entire face. You just leave your lashes and your liner on, and it's actually there the next day. So see, I'm going to touch it up. And I washed and exfoliated my face last night. I just did not touch my liner and my lashes. And I even have clumps on. I don't even have a strip lash. They're 3s in one, but they're not knotted. They're in a strip, which I know it's kind of rhetorical, but when you see me, you'll see my new lashes the way I put them on, because I took my lash extensions off. I took my lash extensions off just to give my eyes a little bit of a break, but I wanted to be able to play with different types of lashes and not just be stuck wearing the same old type of lashes all the time, because different lashes give you different looks. So, but now I'm just covering up the lash band. And I'm not going to do a ton of makeup today because we're going to go work at the beach. We're going to go in our cave and lock ourselves in our cave out there and work out there. Okay, so there's my liner over my day before yesterday lashes. And now I'm going to wipe off my brush, as you all know I do. Oh my gosh, my face just fell on the floor. Kathy Freeland. Girl, Merry Christmas. You better come to Pit Stop. Oh. Okay. We're doing it here. We're doing it. Oh, and a big congratulations to my girl Lisa, because she made Queen. Soon to be an Empress. You know that. She'll probably call me one day and go, guess what, girl? I am on track to be a goddess. A goddess. She's already a goddess in my book. Anyways, and she's always been a queen since the day I met her. Okay, so there's my brow with the same thing I used pre-made in my little flip-top containers from lacontainers.com. And it's the same one. I just keep refilling it, black, onyx and garnet. And I put it on as an eyeliner, and then I fill it in. And I hope a lot of you ladies that watched my video from when I had my JOB yesterday at SeneGence, I went and I answered the phones, and I talked to some of you girls. I did. I don't think you knew who I was. Okay, that's the longest name I ever saw. Haha. Is that Radley? Nah. Hello, first time to what you do a makeup tutorial. Oh, yay, makeup tutorials. Well, you can go live or you can go, I like to use Photorus, F-O-T-O-R-U-S, just because if your angles are bad or whatnot, then it kind of gives you not a soft focus, but it keeps the color true to color. It's just if your angles or your lighting's bad, then it just kind of gives you a helping hand in editing. Yeah, it's Alexis. That whole name, and you go by Alexis. I love it. Okay, it's like my name is blah, 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 blah. Just call me Joe. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna do my brows. Now look, it's the brow that doesn't come off, and it's by SeneGence, and it's called Shadow Sense, and it's by SeneGence. Okay, there's that. So you should. I know, Jean. Okay, Jean, just make your call, girl. Make your call. I will come out and I will blow everyone's mind with tons of fun. Okay, so there's my eyebrow with my liner. That's it. And this is, honestly, this is how I show it. And this is how I sell it. And I sell it. I don't ever sell them by themselves. I just refuse to. I just refuse to. I sell these two together and I add that in as a collection. This is your eyeliner, eyebrow collection, daytime, nighttime. And you buy these two and I give a little brush to do it with. Because when you offer things like that, it's just a nice little gift, an added gift. And then I package these two together. All right? Oh, nothing's out of stock. You just aren't calling the right people. Okay? So, I don't want to hear out of stock. It's not out of stock. You're just not looking in the right place. It's Bdellium. This brush is called Bdellium. BDELLIUM Tools. And it's 762. Is the number I like to use, and in our SeneGence brushes, it's the tight angled brush that looks like that. Yeah, we have one in our SeneGence back office, and it's a tight, it's an angled brush, and we're gonna have new brushes too. So don't think those are the end all brushes that we're offering. Oh, here it is. Okay, this one works good too. You know, it's tight. It could be tighter, but it's tight enough so you could still get the gist of it. It's just my brows are very tight, small. So this one is a little thicker, wider than I like to use. But yes, this brush is from SeneGence. And you can buy this brushes in a collection. It's this brush. It's a blender brush. It's a bent ink. So this brush here is supposed to look like this brush here. So this is SeneGence brush, and this is the brush that I use. So I use them both actually, but you can kind of see the difference. This one's a little bit tighter and pointier, and this one's a little fuller. This one works good as a blender, and it goes right over lashes. Now remember too, you can take, well, usually you could take this brush and you can bend it more. Like I kind of bent this one more, so where it's bent at allows you to bend it more, or it allows you to make it straighter. So you can make it bended or you can make it straighter, and that's what I like most about this brush. And it's tight, but you can still get the same effect with this one. You just put some hairspray on this and squish it together and it'll make it nice and tight. Don't ever give your brushes a haircut. So I've seen some people where they take a brush and they go and they think that that's going to last them and it's going to work and the product's going to lay nice and smooth. But remember, when these are finished hairs, these are all finished hairs. They're not cut across. So when you apply product with cut hair, it makes stripes, streak marks, right, Jean? I think we all kind of had a brush 101 in Australia before. We're gonna, when I come back, I'm gonna be looking and checking, and I'm gonna have everybody bring their brushes, and they better all not be brand new, like someone just bought them because they got busted. I love you, Jean. Okay, so now, I am going to go ahead and do my lips. And I'm going to use Liner Sense. So, I know a lot of you have never actually seen me use Liner Sense because I don't know really. I don't know when you don't get a new brush when you give it a haircut. Okay, so I'm going to now open my product. Okay, here we go. There's my wand. Now, these brush tips are fine for now. I'm hoping that we get like little felt tip pens, but this, if you really knock some off and make it pointy, it works good. Now, here's some tips for this. You know, our lip sense has 2% cosmetic grade, SD40 cosmetic grade alcohol in it to act as an antibacterial, and it kills the germs. That's why, like, my red cherry is almost four years old. It's the same red cherry I bought when I first started SeneGence, and I still have it. So here's the thing. When you're using our liquid eyeliners or our liquid lip sense, and let's just say you're gonna put the liquid eyeliner on, you want to take it out, and you want to shake it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to go ahead and press and glide. You're not going to make it point like this, you're going to lay it flat. Okay, do you see the difference? Some people want to push it and do this and flick it, when in actuality you want to lay it and bring it up. Okay, that is a trick to our liquid eyeliner. You shake it, you knock some off, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, that dissolves the SD40 2% cosmetic grade alcohol that's in this product to act as an antibacterial. So if you had like a little something on your eye, you know, not like a pink eye or something like that, that SD40 is going to kill the bacteria. Okay? But it's very important that you take it and you shake it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The air dissolves the alcohol, the SD40 cosmetic grade alcohol, before you put it in your eye, so it doesn't have that burning effect or stingling effect. Now, here's the thing. Some people want to blow it. If it's your own product, yes, go ahead and blow on it. But I personally never blow on anything I own. These are germs that are coming out of your mouth and going onto your brushes. I have seen people, they take a brush, they put product on, they go, I think I accidentally almost did it the other day. So I'm trying, actually, that's just a very bad old-fashioned habit. So we need to just stop blowing on our products and our brushes and blowing on like that. Okay, so we're gonna take it out. This is a lip liner. Now, I also took lessons on lining lips. I have a makeup artist friend of mine, and she is into points on lips. And she has written techniques on how to do lining of lips. So when I had recruited her, she gave me a crash course on what to do and what not to do. Okay. Take out your product. Oh, this is lip sense. So remember I was saying with liner sense, you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're gonna line it. What that does is it kind of creates it also, which I've noticed on my own self, is it creates it to where when you go to press and then glide, it almost makes it like a little, like it's gel. So when you go to line it, when I used to put it on right away, it would a little bit spread out. Now when I shake it and then I do it, it stays in a nice line form, almost like a gel. Okay, a liquid gel. So I take it and I knock it off. Now, if someone has chappy lips, and you can see they're very chappy, even before you put liner sense on or lip sense on, you can have them sit, put some glossy gloss on them first, or some lip volumizer first, or the lip balm first. Do their eyes and whatnot, and when you go to do their lips, then you're going to have them clean their lips nice and clean and dry. Now that moisture had already soaked in, so now there's a tiny bit of a little bit of a coverage in there, in their lips, where when you go to put lip sense or anything on their lips, then they're not going to feel the stingle probably at all. Or they might not feel as intense as they would have when you just stick it on clean, dry lips and you didn't pre-prep their lips with moisturizer. Like I have a client, she likes to try on a lot of colors. So in between colors, we'll wipe it off, we'll sit her in her glossy gloss, we'll play with her brows, and we'll clean that off, and then we'll put another lip color on. And then we'll wipe that off, and we'll sit her in a glossy gloss, and then I'll do something to her eyes, and then we wipe that off. So she's not feeling the stingling so much. So, clean, dry lips. Farther in you clean and dry, the farther you can put your product. Now I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. Now this, I always say, doesn't this feel fun? Doesn't this feel cool? Now when you're lining someone's lips and they have horizontal lineage in their skin, you want to give them a smile, a little smile. And when you're lining lips, you don't have, their mouth doesn't have to be apart. This is when they can keep their mouth shut. Knock it off. Okay, so when they're lining lips and their mouth is shut, you can see the connection. Okay? See the connection? That's a little trick. When you're lining lips with the mouth shut, you can then see the connection. Now I went, because my bottom lip is bigger than my top lip, I went outside my line on my top. Okay. Ta-da. Cool. Okay, I don't usually wear this as liner, but hey, whatever. Now I'm going to use Praline Rose. First coat, I'm going to just get it on there, and then I'm going to blend out the line. I take it out, and I knocked it off. Okay. First coat. See that hard predominant line? First coat on top. Now, I'm going to not dip it again, and I'm going to rub out that line. There you go. Oh, wow, it makes it kind of like fuller. I usually use lip syncs as liners. If you've all been to my training before, you can see that we all do it simultaneously together. We wear 5 lip sync products, and I think that that is going to be what I do a lot for trainings, and you guys should do it too. That way people can experience, even new people new to the product line will sit there at the same time doing it. You can critique them and help them, and so can their neighbor. Okay, so that was my first coat, and I blended out the line. Can you guys see that okay? Okay, blended out the line. But there are people in this world that like a hard line, and they like it really predominant, so you could have left it, whatever. Now, because this is just one coat, so now we're going to do the second coat for color. Okay. Okay. Wow. They're really cool. Oh, my lips look really big. They look really big. My bottom lip looks really big right now. Oh my gosh, my face is on the ground again, Johanna. Johanna. Johanna is in Texas, everybody. So if you guys could just find her, Johanna Burns on Texas, and tell her, girl, get it going on right now. You're missing out. I greatly appreciate that. Okay, so now I'm going to do, these are things I never wear. I never wear this liner, but I like it right now. And I never wear Pink Opal Flash. Nope. See, I don't even know the name of it. Pink Flash Opal. Ta-da. Now, so I lined my lips 3 times with this liner scent. My first coat of Praline Rose, I just got it on there, and then I blended and rubbed it out. And then the second coat, I put it on for color. Now I'm going to do my highlighting coat. Take it out. Now, I'm not going to knock it off. So, I'm going to then start in the middle, softly. Look, no color transfer. So if your guys' wands are all dirty and stuff, and this is the second coat. If your guys' wands are all dirty and stuff, it's because you're pressing too hard or you're not waiting in between for anything to dry. So don't press so hard. This is liquid lip color. You don't need to press super duper hard, okay? You just don't need to. Now on top of that pink opal flash, I'm gonna add some gold shimmer, Shadow Sense. I wanna tap that. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use Shadow Sense. I'm going to use Silver Rose Dust. I'm going to take some Silver Rose Dust and I'm going to tap that on my lips after I put Glossy Gloss on. Where's my Glossy Gloss? I'm going to use a new one. Okay, after I put Glossy Gloss on. Sorry I don't have eye contact. I'm just, have you ever just had to search for stuff? Okay, Glossy Gloss on my finger. On the bottom. I only just did the bottom. You know, if you press it in with your finger, it actually makes your lips stay on longer. You press it. And if you want matte and you don't want shine, you just press it and then blot it off or wipe it off. That's me. I don't really like a lot of shine, but with pink opal flash, you need a little bit of a shine. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to dump some on. I could touch it with my lips, but I'm not going to. There's some in here. See it? That's how you demo it. What you do is you take your thing and you tap it and some comes out into the lid like that. And then you're gonna take it. Yes, that was berry liner. You're gonna take it and then you dump it out on everybody's little palette so that everybody gets to try it. I usually have 3 and one has Silver Rose Dust, Bronze Dust, and Natural Powder. Ta-da! And now everybody can, you know, they can use it themselves. I'm going to tap my finger in there like that, and that is actually the Silver Rose Dust with Glossy Gloss. That's on my finger right now. I'm going to tap it. Oh yeah, pretty. Okay, wow, okay, that is really, really pretty. Holy moly, I have been pressing the Glossy Gloss on it. It does, I told you, yeah. You know who told me that? Oh my gosh, this lady I met when I first started. I went to go give her some Glossy Gloss. She goes, no, put it on my finger. I'm like, why? She goes, because when you put it and you press it in the morning, it makes your lip scents last longer. And she was like one of the very second or third customers. I think we only had 6 colors when we first started our company. So, and this looks matte. Okay, there's no lighting. Yay! I like it! Okay, I really like, seriously you guys, I love this. Okay, so what I did was, did I line it? Yes, I lined it with Berry Liner Sense. Line, 3 times all the way around. But I did it with my mouth closed, so I can have perfect connection. Then, I did Praline Rose, 1 swoop, and then I took the wand. I didn't re-dip it. I just took the wand and I started to rub out the edges of the berry liner. And then I did a second coat for color on the inside. Then I took Opal, what is this one? Pink Flash Opal, and I did 2 coats just on the palette. Then I took Glossy Gloss and I rubbed it all over just these 3 products. Then I dispersed some Silver Rose Dust. And then I took my finger that had a little bit of Glossy Gloss on it. And you know what? It's so pretty and it kind of mattes it out actually. And it's super moisturizing. I love this color. How do we make this color, Renee? I don't know. So that is my look for today. Hey, you know what? Here's the thing. And when you smile and your teeth look yellow, take the color off. It's not for you. Only wear colors that make your teeth look white. So there, what's a girl to do when she has leftover silver rose dust? If I was at a demo and everybody had those in front of them and there was still product on there, I would say then, who would like to take their dusts to go? Like at a restaurant, you take it to go. I would say, who would like to take their dusts to go? And then I give everybody these, and I go around everyone's table, and I put it on top, and I flip it over. And then it's inside the thing. You don't have to sit there and try to scoop it or anything. You just literally, seriously, it's not brain surgery. You just open up an empty flip top container. You open it up. Do I have an empty one? No, but I have one of these to show. Well, you take an empty, this one's not empty, but it's kind of empty. I think I was showing how to mix garnet and onyx together. But to go at a party, you take the empty one, right? And you take it and you put it on top of their palette that has the silver rose dust, see it? And you turn it over. And now they've got their silver rose dust to take it to go. Boom. Now they're ready to go take their stuff home. And you haven't touched their product. And you're not sitting there with a spatula trying to scoop it off the palette. You're not folding the palette in half and trying to pour it in. You're literally just taking this, turning it upside down, putting it in there, slide it off, and then shut it. Done. No contamination. Okay? So now there's a little bit left on my little cotton round or my palette. What am I going to do with this? I'm just going to use it right over my terracotta blush. And I'm going to put some of it on my eye. I've actually done makeup in a demo in a party with a cotton rounds, like circle ones. Pulling them, rolling them, making a brush. Things you do when you're on location. Okay, so that's it for today. That's my really quick moisturizing tips. Now also too, we also have our Shea Butter Body Cream, and I'm talking about the Shea Butter Body Cream because being that it's windy, it's dry, it's cold, what's great about this is you're going to take some of our polishing exfoliator and you're going to exfoliate your hands and your feet, and then you're going to take a whole slab of this. Look how much you get. Like, that's a lot. And you know, look how great that is. It's not coming out, is it? So you're going to take a whole slab of that and you're going to put it all over your feet and your hands and a couple of drops of Nangai oil. Mix it all together, stick your feet and your hands, put your socks on, solid to go. Also too, this is great to remove makeup. You can use this, put it on a little bit, and you use it as makeup remover. I had a customer, I just really think that terminology in cosmetics sometimes catches me off guard. So sometimes someone said, hey, this is a so-and-so, your customer. I need to get some more of that cold cream. I'm like, what? She's like, cold cream. I'm like, what is that? Like, I don't even know what that is. So funny thing is, one of my clients says, she told me what cold cream was. So, and she had some. So, because I think Pond's makes cold cream. I don't know. It smells awful, but it's okay. So we looked comparing the color, you know, what it is, and honestly, it does look like it. But this is great to take off your makeup with because it extremely moisturizes your skin. It helps with those fine lines and the crepiness. But it just slides everything completely off. And then you can go ahead and wash your face and you're still extremely moisturized. And that's really important in this season right now. And you know, you can mix some of our bronze dust powder with this and get a real nice, you know, tint. You can mix our bronze dust powder with any of our lotions, really pretty. You can mix silver rose dust with their daytime moisturizer and put it all over your face. It's very pretty. So be creative, and remember too, you may be, if you're on this site, you can post your own how to do videos, but it's not for selling, trading, talking about anything, only applications. That's it. Only product application. Okay? Have a blessed day. Share your products with somebody. And remember, let's see, what can I say today that you guys are going to remember? Climate control is a kinetic enzyme that rushes new skin cells to the surface of the skin 23% faster. And that's amazing. Peace out.